They don't know how to dish it back when needles or ghosts of patterns chatter, checking headlines. Yeah, you know there's always chatter from rap. Videos to memes, we got insights you gotta feel. Keep it 100 with the stories real, that's just not real. Woo!
Now listen up, fellas, loves a tricky game, double standards and red flags. Can't act so lame. I made a drop gems with a sassy so sweet. Shirley Birdie punchlines got us moving to the beat. It's the social intercourse where the real ones talk. From the rap game news to the late night walks. Love.
Welcome everybody to the Social Intercourse podcast. I'm Lunatik.
And I'm Peaches.
And together we make
Peaches and Cream.
Nah, Peaches and Herb.
What about Peaches and Herb? Cream sounds better. You got the cream, baby.
Well, hell, you got the peaches. Oh, shit. But anyway, man, we're going to talk to you guys about certain subjects between men and women and other things as well within the world of current events. Peaches, how you feeling today?
I feel wonderful.
You ready for your first introduction to the podcasting world?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we about to do this, y'all, man. So, hey, y'all sit tight, man. Watch this, man. We're going to bust it down. We got a good topic, a few good topics to go over and give our opinion on it. And I hope you guys enjoy it the way that we want you to enjoy it. You dig?
I can dig it.
So be dug. So without further delay, man, let's jump into the first subject of today, which is going to be ta-da! All the languages on earth, and she chose to speak facts. Ching ching, that's correct. Because what does it say? We're going to blow it up for y'all so y'all can see as well. Like, damn, we taking the whole damn. Here we go. And it says, men actually take pride in providing for the women. They just don't want to be used or unappreciated.
Feel used.
Or feel used. You okay. I got my spell correct right here. We don't want to feel like we're being used or unappreciated. The man's perspective, that's true. Because, you know, a lot of these women nowadays, when they date, they only date you for the food.
Hot damn!
You know what I mean? You go out on a date, they eat well, and that's all they wanted. So, what's your opinion? Were you that kind of woman to go on a date just for like spaghetti and meatballs, or you was trying to get some balls and spaghetti afterwards?
These balls.
No. My perspective on this, the new generation guys don't provide anymore. So let me just put that out there.
Okay.
My generation, yes, they still provide. And yeah, they don't want to feel like they're used or unappreciated.
Are you looking for a man to be, I mean, what was your druthers or what would you want a man that you can fandangle a cheeseburger or cheesesteak out of? Or
well, providing doesn't necessarily mean financially. Providing can also mean providing mentally, peace. You're providing peace for that woman. You're providing everything, not just providing financially. So let's get that straight. So a provider doesn't necessarily mean just spending cash on a woman.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you were single and you were dating and you met with a person for the first time, and I'm probably like, or if you met them in public and you know what I mean, of course there's might be some kind of attraction there, but sometimes what comes out of that man's mouth might be unattractive. If you know that man was successful financially,
You got the money.
I got the money.
but the way he talks was something you weren't interested in, like it wasn't attractive, would you still go out on that date?
No.
And have him order hella crab and lick his hand at the table?
Speaking for me, no, I would not. I've met several guys that was financially stable, but I refuse to go out. Why? Because they were into dating more than just one woman.
Okay.
They
thought they was in Utah.
Being honest with me, telling me that like I'm just another side chick, but I don't have to pay my rent anymore. They pay my bills for me, and that's not what I want. So
now from my aspect is men have that. Some men don't care. Some men like to use their money to flaunt, to attract women. You know what I mean? They'll waste. Why else do you go to the strip club and make it rain, knowing that 9 times out of 10 you're not taking them home? but you just want to give the impression, you know what I mean? You want to make it be known I'm him, you know, which could be an attention thing. Some men might want attention.
Once again, this younger generation, that's what they're into. They want money. They want guys with money. They want someone to just provide for them financially. They want all the razzle and dazzle. They want jewelry. They want all these finer designer clothes. They want purses. They want shoes. You know, they want all of that. So to get a woman nowadays, that's what it takes for a man to flash his money, maybe even some weed and some drink. That's what this younger generation's into.
Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Another subject. Let's change the subject on this one. Let's keep moving. Next one up. Bam. Men say attention seeking is the least attractive trait in a woman. Low key women are top tier. And I agree. I agree because usually how I take that is when a woman is searching for attraction, better yet, they want to be a bad bitch. A bad bitch is only looking for one thing.
Money.
Bingo. So it's like right off the bat, ride. if you got your ass hanging out, and I'm knowing the hair and the not that you can't get your hair and makeup done,
the BBLs?
But if you're the BBLs, the lip injections, the breast you know what I mean, there's only for one reason. You're not trying to do it to impress your girlfriends. You do it to attract a certain type of man. And when you have a man that's successful and looking for a woman to be his equal, some men want that woman on the you know what I mean, trophy wise type shit, you know what I mean, rather than have a good woman. I always had a saying, I'd rather have a good woman than a bad bitch, because a bad bitch is worthless. Most likely she can't cook, she don't want to do shit because she want to mooch off of you. She wants you to supply for everything, which a man shouldn't have a problem with doing that for his woman. But if that's the only thing she's there for, then we got problems. You know what I mean? A lot of women like to say men are thirsty. We're thirsty for what? We trying to get the ass. That's basically what they think. So those type of women use the ass to attract the thirsty men. But in return, if we're thirsty, they're hungry for attention.
Hungry.
Don't like it. You want attention?
That's my view on that too. Yeah, if you're attention seeking, you're only looking for one thing: to be taken care of financially.
Man. So
that's pretty much it.
I agree. Like I said, from my perspective, I never was that one looking for a bad bitch, because I'm knowing what their alternative motive is. They don't want to be in a happy relationship. They think happy is money related. Like the more money he got, he can buy my happiness. No way. You can't buy mine. If you're not bringing anything to the table, shit, I'm not bringing the table. You feel me?
Those type of women are more into impressing the world instead of impressing themselves or their partner.
And they use attention to do it.
Yes.
To attract that man. You know, like they say, you can attract, what they say, bees with honey. They're using honey, and what's the honey? They're using their curves and shapes and the BBLs and, you know, the hair and the nails. And it's almost like there's a certain standard. If you want to be a bad bitch, you got to have these type of nails, this type of body, and this kind of hair and makeup. And it's like, I can see that shit like, nah, I'm good.
They have to maintain a certain appearance.
Yeah, because they're trying to attract that certain type of individual. You know what I mean? So I agree that we don't want, and this is a poll that was taken by single men, that this is how we look at them. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, if you're trying to attract a good man, that you're presenting yourself in a certain way that you're only going to grab a certain type of interest from them, rather than being I take a nice looking young lady that's grounded, that's humble, and that she takes care of her business. That's attractive. I don't care what size bra you wear, or, you know what I mean? What? You see that shit? Nah, but it's true though. Good woman right here. Good woman. Facts. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go on to the next subject matter here. We got, here's when you want to read it.
Morning intimacy before work makes men 70% more productive at their job.
Hear that? Intimacy before work makes 70% of men productive.
Hell yeah.
So, to you businesses out there, if you want to be successful, You better call before the man comes to work and be like, hey, did you get one off this morning? Because I tell you, when I get one off.
So you got to answer that one because you got to let me know. Does it make you productive?
You know,
I let you get one off before
I'm
work?
going to tell you why. And this is some real shit right here. This is why it makes you productive. It's a stress relief. I'm taking it out on the meow. You know what I mean? And I go to work. I'm refreshed. I'm rejuvenated. I'm just waiting to gain all my little kids back into the sack that they came from. The new ones that replaced the ones that left and never went nowhere. But I agree. I agree because stress is the number one thing when it comes to let's say what is it that a lot of older people hypertension is from stress. So if I can relieve that, that's one less thing that, especially as a black man, hypertension is a leading cause to a lot of health problems in us. Not just men, but women as well. If you have something, and that is best for both women. If men and women, if we both can get it off in the morning, we gonna have a good ass day, and we can't wait till tomorrow to do it again. You feel me? What about you? Let's flip it. It's not men 70% productive. Do you think you're more productive if we're intimate in the morning before you go to work?
Yeah.
You do?
I'm more productive at work, yes.
Yeah. You just got to walk around with a roll of paper towels because you be leaking. She be leaking. No, let me quit. But
all the kids be trying to come out in front.
all my kids trying to escape daycare.
Let us out! Let us out!
She's a walking daycare, you know what I mean? She watches my kids until it's time for them to go home. But yeah, that's some real shit too, man. I agree that it does help being intimate in the morning with that special someone, for real. All right, so next up we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna let you read these one. I'm gonna let you read this one. Read it out loud for the people in the back.
Disliking the same people, making fun of each other, and farting in front of each other make couples happier.
You do that all the damn time.
No, you're the master.
Your cast is worse than mine. I don't woke up with the covers off me because you done let one go and knock the covers on the ground.
No, that's you. Yeah, but I think when you're comfortable in front of your partner, you can be more happier.
See, and I agree with this because it's because you're not trying to be something you're not. You know, usually when you first meet somebody, you try, I don't want to fart in front of them, or and it's like some of these things on here is just natural. What did you say? What kind of trends are we? You said we're a certain type of twins. Why are we kinetic twins?
Because we're just alike. We do everything the same.
And when you find your match, it's nothing like it. You know what I mean? She's not trying to be something I want her to be. She's being her, which is something I want. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
I know when I first met him, I wasn't scared. I farted in front of him.
Man, I tell you, I almost broke up with her. Nah, I'm bullshitting. But just to have that relationship where you guys have fun together and everything ain't gonna be perfect. Ain't nothing in life perfect. Perfection does not exist. We chase perfection, but we'll never catch it. So in the meantime, there's things that you're going to have to work out in a relationship, but also there's more great times. There's fun times when you laugh and play and you guys have the same likes and dislikes, or when you see something and you have a thought, like I like to people watch. There's people out there that's weird. The way they walk, the way they dress, and I might think something and she's like, I was thinking the same thing. You know what I mean? That's the kind of relationship you want with your individual, your person. You know what I mean? And it makes things last. It makes it fun. Makes you look forward to the next day to see what else the life has in store for the both of us. So hey, that's real shit. We are happier when we can be ourselves.
Yes.
That's facts.
Agree.
All right. We're going to get into this next one. Now, this is a video. This is a video that I got 2 days ago. Hold on, before I even started. This is a young gentleman that got out of, I like to end it on a positive note. This is a young man that just got out of jail. He's going to tell you the reason why he went to jail and his frame of mind coming out. And this is so true with a lot of young men in this world where we do fall victim to the laws that's out there, the police and so forth. We get caught up in situations that we should avoid. To learn that lesson, to me, is golden. That's a lesson that you can pass on because it's not about reacting without thinking. So without further delay, man, let's get into what this young man is saying, man. And I really, when I heard it, I definitely got to talk about this, man. Let's go.
I sought out of Africa.
Hold on real quick.
Drew down on him and waited for the cops. I still got a DA reject. So let's remember to keep it positive at all times, man. I'm fresh out of jail. I just got out right now. I don't want no more smoke, though. All right? I'm not tripping no more. All right? I'm going to be a weenie. I'm going to be a bitch-ass nigga, man. Fuck it. I'm just going to let shit slide, man. Because keeping it real, keep going bad, man. So I just want y'all to stay prayed up, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? I just did a factory reset. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, and on my phone. So I'm about to go meet up with the team right now and try this shit again. But I told you if I ever crashed out, the opposing party was foul as fuck. And it wasn't me. Alright, so I want y'all to stay prayed up. And I want y'all to stay focused and breathe. Okay, I still take responsibility for what happened because I had a bad attitude and I attracted a situation. And even though I defended myself, that shit shouldn't have happened still though. I planted that seed. Stay positive. I love y'all. Let's go.
What's your opinion on that?
Well, I mean, as far as him talking about like he's gonna be a weenie and all that, you still have to protect yourself at the end of the day. You can't just let nobody just come up and punk you, you know. So that part I don't agree with. But
I think that was more tongue in cheek. I don't think literally he gonna be a bitch ass nigga. He just laying it out as far as I'm gonna fall back. I'm not gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna start using my noodle. Not gonna
be the aggressor.
Exactly, unless the situation calls for it, because he said that too. But I applaud this young man's mentality, especially coming out of jail. As someone that was formerly in jail before, as an adolescent, as a younger man, you look back on things, hindsight, and you realize that there's a lot of things I could have avoided. You know what I mean? Some people feel pressured in being a certain someone, like he said. Keeping it real just ends up bad for you. Keeping it real means what? Keeping it real means, to me, being you. There's ways to get around certain situations that can avoid your presence inside of a jail cell or the penitentiary or even in a grave. So, you know what I mean? A lot of us, especially you young guys out there, we got to start thinking. And I was always taught a madman can't think. So you got to be under control. That's why he said breathe. Breathe. Sometimes you got to take that deep breath and collect your thoughts, because you got people that's relying on you. If you got kids, if you got family, they need you. And you in jail is not going to be able to help them. You won't be able to look over your kids and protect your kids when you're not around. For being what? For being what? For being real. There's a difference. But yeah, man, I just want to end it on a note like that. That's some positive messaging, man. Once again, I'm Lunatik.
I'm Peaches.
And you have been watching the Social Intercourse podcast. And together we make what?
Peaches
Don't you?
In.
Peaches, no.
Peaches in.
No, peanut butter and jelly. Okay, peaches and cream. So once again, man, we'll see you on the next one. Be looking forward. Once a week, we'll be dropping new videos, man. I hope you, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel, Paperhound TV. Leave a comment, share the video, hit that notification, all that. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Social Intercourse Podcast, man. We're here for the people, man. With that being said, we're out of this.
B-I-H.
I was supposed to say that.
Ha-ha.
You son of a bitch. With that being said, man, we up out of here, man. Peace.
Du dummer Haare, der shit backs when Neos it goes so patters chatter, checking headlines. Yeah, you know there's always chatter from rap. Videos to music, got insights you gotta feel. Keep it 100 with the stories real, that's just not real.
Woo! Now listen up, fellas, loves a tricky game, double standards and red flags. Can't act so lame, but I made a drop gems with a sassy so sweet. Surely pretty punchlines got us moving to the beat. Woo! It's the Social Intercourse where the real ones talk. From the rap game news to the late night walks, love.